Ethan Walker was a tired man. At 35, he ran a small car repair shop in a quiet town. Life was not easy for him. He was a single father, raising his 8-year-old daughter Lily. His days were long, fixing cars by day and helping Lily with school at night. Money was always short, but Ethan never gave up. One chilly morning, a very old pickup truck came rolling into his shop. The truck made strange noises, coughing out black smoke. Behind the wheel was a young woman with auburn hair tucked under a cap. She looked shy but polite. "Hello," she said softly. "My truck is in trouble. Can you help me?" Ethan nodded. "Of course. I'll take a look." As he checked under the hood, he noticed something special. The engine had parts from the 1960s, still original. Even though the outside looked broken and rusty, someone had cared for this truck long ago. The woman watched quietly. "It belonged to my grandfather," she explained after a while. "He used it on our farm at Miller's Creek." Ethan paused. Everyone in town knew about Miller's Creek Farm. It had been empty for decades, a place people only spoke of in whispers. Inside the shop, Lily peeked out and smiled at the woman. The woman smiled back, her eyes softening. Ethan noticed she looked more at Lily than at the truck. "This truck isn't just metal and wheels," Ethan said at last. "It has a story." The woman nodded slowly. "My name is Ava, and yes, it does." Ethan realized then that Ava had not come back only to fix a broken truck. She had come back to face something from her past, something as hidden and rusty as the old pickup itself. The next day, Ava returned to Ethan's shop. This time, she brought coffee and biscuits. Ethan and Lily shared them while Ethan continued fixing the truck. Ava stayed, watching them with a faraway look. "You grew up at Miller's Creek?" Ethan asked. "Yes," Ava said quietly, "until I was 10. After my parents died, I left. The farm was left behind. No one cared for it. I stayed away for years, until now." Ethan understood. He too knew what loss felt like. His wife had left him and Lily years ago, and ever since, every day was a struggle to keep life steady. As Ethan worked, Ava shared more. She had inherited the land but didn't know what to do with it. "Sell it, fix it, or leave it forgotten?" Later, when the truck was running again, Ava asked, "Can we drive by Miller's Creek?" Ethan agreed. They drove down an old dirt road until they reached the farmhouse. The sight made Ava stop. The house was broken, the barn leaning, vines covering everything. But it still stood proud. Ava's voice shook. This was my childhood." Lily jumped out and twirled in the tall grass. "It looks like a storybook house." She laughed. Ava smiled, a real smile this time. Ethan noticed it. For a moment, the farm didn't feel empty. It felt alive again. Ethan realized then, this wasn't just an old farm. It was Ava's heart, waiting to be remembered. In the weeks that followed, Ethan and Lily often joined Ava at the farm. They explored the barns, fields, and the old tractor left to rust. Lily called it a secret kingdom, but Ethan noticed something deeper. Ava wasn't just visiting, she was remembering. He often saw her sitting quietly, tears in her eyes as she looked around. One evening, she finally spoke. "I wanted to bring this place back once. My grandfather dreamed it would always stay alive. But after losing my parents, I didn't have the strength." Ethan looked at her. "You don't have to do it alone," he said gently. A bond grew between them. Lily quickly grew close to Ava, and Ava began to feel like part of their small family. But money was a problem. Fixing up the farm would cost a lot. Ethan barely earned enough to survive. Ava had only little savings. The dream seemed impossible. Then one day, Ava brought Ethan an envelope. "I found these in the attic," she said. Inside were old papers, deeds and letters from her grandfather. They showed the farm had water rights, something very valuable. Ethan's eyes widened. "Ava, this farm isn't just land. It's a treasure." For the first time, Ava's face lit up with hope. Maybe the farm wasn't lost after all. Maybe it was waiting for her to fight for it. And Ethan knew he wanted to stand beside her as she did. Ava spent days thinking, should she sell the farm for money or bring it back to life? The easy path was to sell, but her heart told her otherwise. One morning, standing on the farmhouse steps with Ethan and Lily, Ava finally decided. "I won't sell," she said. "This is my home. It deserves a second chance." "And so do I," Ethan smiled. "Then let's do it, together." And so they began. Ethan repaired the barn doors. Ava painted the windows. Lily planted flowers in the yard. Slowly, neighbors noticed and came to help. Tools, seeds, advice. People wanted to see the farm alive again. Day by day, the land changed. Grass was cut, fences fixed, laughter returned. The old farm breathed again. Meanwhile, Ethan finished restoring Ava's pickup. The rusty truck that once coughed smoke now purred like new. It became their symbol, a reminder that broken things could be made whole again. Months later, Ava put up a wooden sign at the road. Miller's Creek Farm, fresh start. On opening day, she stood beside Ethan and Lily. Her eyes were shining. "You didn't just fix my truck, Ethan," she said softly. "You helped me find my home again." And Ethan, once a struggling single dad, knew that in fixing her past, he had also found his future, with Ava and Lily, on a farm that was no longer forgotten.